to do this quick video. Uh, Getting ready to head out to Miami or the South Florida area this week, this Monday. You know, I've always went on faith trips where I didn't have much money or I didn't have everything I thought I needed to have as far as to become successful in the trip. And so I do have some type of experience of just going places like New York, believing that just being led, by God and wanting to come into my purpose. I was inspired to go to a few different places and see if I can build some type of connections to advance in life in some sort of way. And so now I'm headed to Miami or South Florida area. Um, just believing for a miracle, as far as a business deal of some sort, some type of connection that I can go to the next level in. I've took journeys like this in the past. I went to New York, I went on Wall Street, um, trading in the markets, trying to find, some type of connection to help me go to the next level and maybe an investor that would see the potential in the strategy that I have. And now I'm going to, in all these places, in that experience, let me go back to that. Uh, didn't get a investor that I just, like I wanted to get, but I did learn a lot. You learn a lot about people, you learn a lot about yourself, and you know, uh, it's definitely trying, but it does make you stronger. And so now, I'm in a situation where I'm going to move forward to try to see what I can develop for my family, just for a little while, not a long time, maybe a week or 2 weeks, um, to try to advance, while the opportune time is here. So I wanted to make this video, not knowing in the future, who might see this and not knowing, where I'll be in the future. And it's good to have that kind of track record of that journey. So I was inspired to do this faith move again. I've done it several times. Me and my wife, we've done it several times. But I was watching Undercover Billionaire. I'm sorry. I was watching Undercover Billionaire and how, they would go into these different towns and these different places, and the goal would be to make $1 million in 90 days. And it just kind of inspired me to take up that cross again. And I'm not trying to make $1 million in 90 days. I'm just trying to form some type of business partnership that will be prosperous for me to be able to pay off rent for a house, for either 6 months to a year. So that way, me and my wife are able to focus on, the purposes that God has for us. So I already have a job that I do. I already have a means of income. That's a benefit that I have going into, um, going down to South Florida, that I do have a means of income, that I'm going to be doing while I'm there. But the main goal of me going there is to, see if I can find some sort of business partnership. I've talked to one business owner that owns a Snappers. Uh, he owns a restaurant down there in South Florida, and I'm going to talk to him. He's trying to sell it actually, and I have a lot of restaurant experience. I owned my own restaurant for a year back in the day, and I'm going to see if I can, work some type of deal where I can, help him to be able to sell the property and find the right buyer, and then when he sells the property, get paid on the back end. And so, that's what I'm hoping, would transpire when I get down there, is that, he would see some type of potential in me and what I'm telling him in my experience, and allow me to be able to, work in the business and help them to be able to put it on the market and find that buyer, and I'll be able to make enough money to be able to take care of my family, for a while, so we can focus on, um, growing more knowledgeable and developing the skills and the gifts and the trade that, God has put within us. So that's the plan. Through a lot of meditating and studying and learning, just realize if you can have a job, but if you're every week you have to go through the same thing as far as um, trying to figure out where, not having enough for bills, or having just enough for bills, and having to work, so many hours for another company that you don't have any time to work for on yourself, that can really cause you to stay in the same rat race. And so, what I'm hoping is that I will be able to use this employment that I have, and use it for I mean, the benefit of it is that I can travel doing it, and I'm hoping that um, I would be able to do some type of deal or partnership where I can make a lump sum of money, because with that lump sum of money, I'll be able to pay off, be able to pay my house down, or whatever, for a long enough time to be able to go deeper into, the knowledge and wisdom and skills that allow you to be successful. So that's the game plan. I've learned a lot from watching Undercover Billionaire, and how they're able to do it with their experience. And that's one of the things that inspired me to get back out there. And I just wanted to do this video to kind of like show the journey. So Monday I will be back on here again, with day one of this journey, going out of town, going to Miami, and trying to see what I can work out. I do have another opportunity where I can make some money, doing some petitions, that may open up for me in Virginia. So if when I go to Miami, and I'm going to be, getting people signed up for tablets, and, to sustain myself, uh, looking for an Airbnb, a room to rent. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna break down everything that I do. That in the case this thing is successful, people will be able to go back to these videos and see exactly, what is needed in order to be successful. So in the case, that if I don't find any connection, or if the guy down there in my Fort Lauderdale is not willing to work with me on helping him sell his restaurant, and letting me keep, a nice lump sum at the back end, paying me for my services of helping him turn his business around. If that doesn't go as planned, then I do have an opportunity in Virginia where I can do some petitions, and also do my tablets, and make some money and sustain myself as well as my family, while I see if I can work another business deal. But the whole goal is to find some type of business deal that I can position myself in to be able to prosper. And so there's some disciplines that I'm going to be doing, you know, along the journey, as far as uh, reading, reading daily. I'm going to make sure that I read for at least 2 hours. And then this is basically, this is geography, this is news, this is history, biography, you know, those nonfictions. The goal is to read for 2 hours a day. I'm going to be running at least 4 times a week. Running 4 times a week, staying exercise, staying active. Also, I'm going to be reading, I'm going to be exercising. I'm going to also discipline my eating, to where I'm only going to eat within a 4-hour window, the time that I'm down there. These are just disciplines that I'm going to maintain, so that way when I'm down there, and being in a situation where you don't, like, I've been homeless before, and I've been in situations where I didn't have a lot of money, or didn't have enough money to maintain a place. And so the main fight that you have is a mental fight, and you know your confidence means everything. And so there's disciplines that I believe strongly that you should definitely maintain in order to have a successful trip. And so that, along with I'm going to be doing the journey. I'm going to be doing a day one of the video on Monday. I'll be doing another video when I get on the bus to go to Miami. And so I'm, just kind of journaling the whole experience of going down there, trying to find a business deal, surviving, and just showing you, what it really takes and what it really is. When you're chasing after, it's not the American dream, but it's the purpose and it's the vision that God has given me of what I know I should be doing, what he's revealed to me in dreams. He's revealed that, I'll be owning businesses, I'll be in the market. There's a lot of things, that God has shown me in dreams, and I'm pressing towards those things. And I'm going to journal the experience along the way. So I'll be tuned back in on Monday, when I board on the bus. I'll be doing another video sometime Monday, probably before I get there or after I get there, to kind of give you guys a heads up of what it is, um, and just going by faith. And so yeah, I'll come back on here on Monday and keep you guys posted from there. Thank you and have a blessed day.